friends, welcome back to Simple Italian Cooking. As usual, I'm trying to share with you how you can, with really simple and basic techniques, create a delicious meal if you choose the right ingredients. So today we are going to cook burgers, cheeseburgers, and to be more precise, gorgonzola burgers. And as a side dish we will prepare sweet potato chips roasted in the oven. So what ingredients we will need today? So for the side dish, for the sweet potato chips, we obviously need sweet potatoes, which we got here. They're also called American potatoes here. And we will need some sriracha sauce from Thailand, if you like it spicy. And then we will also focus on the patties. And the patties are really a mix of a variety of herbs and ingredients that will make the difference. And so for that, obviously, we will first need beef, fresh organic beef from the local butcher. What else we got? We got here gorgonzola cheese, which we will use at the end as a topping, together with rucola leaves and with a few tomatoes. And then for preparing the patties, we will need a mix of herbs. So we got here fresh rosemary from the garden, we got fresh mint leaves, we got salvia leaves, we got the bay leaf, we got parsley, and as usual we also have half of a red onion and a little bit of garlic. We will also add to the patties some breadcrumbs, a little bit of honey, some Parmigiano Reggiano. We will take a little red wine bath. We will add some mustard and of course olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper. And finally we also have our buns. This is Arabic bread that we will use for the burgers. And finally, what we also need, or let's say what I will need, is a proper beer to enjoy even more the cooking. Chin chin. Okay, I will now start preparing the side dish, because the side dish needs to roast for about 30 minutes in the oven. And after that I will focus on the patties, which will go quite quickly. As you know, we are at simple Italian cooking, which is very simple and basic steps. So let me first cut the sweet potato, and we will make then some long stripes out of it, so it will really come close to the fries that you know from your local American restaurants, but just with the difference that they will have this Italian touch. I must admit, I'm not really I'm not good at using knives and do this kind of work. I may have to ask someone for help later on, if this is okay.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay, thank you. But let me just show you what I have in my mind for the fries. And we are almost there. Let's make them half. This. Okay, we have reached the first milestone. The potatoes, the sweet potatoes are cut. I will spread them now here on this oven plate. And we need a magic move, some salt. Go. Let's turn on the oven. 200 degrees is fine. Also some pepper. Pepper is always good for this kind of recipe. Okay, now we will start with the most important part of this dish. We will prepare the patties. This is quite an important task. First of all, we will give the organic beef a proper red wine bath. So this red wine will be now soaked into the meat. And yeah, now we will start adding all these amazing variety of ingredients, of herbs and so on. Let's start with the onions. I'll try to make them as small as possible. Not too many onions, by the way, but a few will do the job. I will continue with the garlic. Okay. As I said, very simple and basic. It's not much that you can do wrong with this dish, except for choosing the wrong ingredients. And with wrong ingredients, I mean, after all, if you choose cheap meat, always go for the good, proper organic beef from the local butcher. Okay, a little bit of garlic, not too much, because some of you may have important appointments tomorrow. A little bit of parsley. This is the bay leaf. I will make it in small pieces. Bay leaf together with beef and red wine is always a good match. I will add the mint leaves. I was also thinking of adding some basil leaves, but if you have watched my most recent video, you will know that my poor basil plant needs a little break. And so today, no basil, but if you want, if you have, you can add for sure. This is the salvia leaves and a little bit of rosemary. We keep this video recording uncut and move on to the next ingredients. Let's say a little bit of olive oil. What else we got? We got mustard, Italian mustard. What's going on? Oh, there we are. We have breadcrumbs. I think this is a fair amount, yeah. Okay. We will also add a little bit of Parmigiano. We will add some honey. Of course, we will add some salt. Actually, a lot of pepper. I think pepper. Not pepper. A little bit of salt. And now let me think, did I miss anything? No. So now I start mixing it all up. Okay, so everything is mixed up well. I will start preparing the first patty and make it very nice, consistent. And yeah. So would you say this is the proper size? Yeah?
Be big.
It will get smaller when it's fried, so yeah. Let's do it this side. Okay, out of 500 grams of fresh organic beef, we got these 3 beautiful patties mixed up with big variety of spices and yeah, a little bit of breadcrumbs. Okay, have a look at the potatoes. I think we got about 15 more minutes to go, so it's time to turn on the pan. And heat up the olive oil for the final round. Okay, so the first patty will now get its tan with hot olive oil. Okay, perhaps it's not a bad idea to move the patty a little bit around so it will not stick on the pan. And soon you will turn. Okay, 1 minute later I think it's time to turn around. There we go. Right, I think, yes, incredibly delicious now. And the patty should also be ready. See? Yeah. Wow. Now move on to the topping. Gorgonzola. Onions. Some tomatoes. And very important for my diet, this little rucola leaf. Because I want to live healthy. Wow. Look at this guy. Let me cut into pieces. And now I will add some sweet potatoes and the chips. Oh my God.